For this assignment, you'll be creating two found object gradient scales. Remember, a gradient scale is a smooth transition from light to dark. If you have younger or even older siblings, feel free to incorporate them in this assignment. It's almost like a scavenger hunt and can be quite fun. Like I said, you'll be creating two scales. A grayscale, which is black, white, and gray values, and a monochromatic scale. Mono meaning one, chromatic meaning color. You'll need approximately 25 to 30 items for each scale, but you can use as many items as you'd like. Sometimes it's always better to have more, and you can edit and remove some of them. For the grayscale, first you're going to gather your materials. Choose items in your house that represent the black, white, and gray values in between. Your items don't have to be solid colors, just they need to have a majority of that value that you need. Once you've gathered everything, arrange your found objects into the gradient scale from lightest to darkest in value. Take your picture. A tip would be to choose a floor or table to take your photograph, something that is not very busy. So if you have a carpeted area or a wood floor, that would be best. When you're trying to take your picture, you can stand on a chair or try to be directly above, like a bird in the sky, looking down at your subject. That gives you the best shot. After you've done this, send your picture to Miss S's either through Google Classroom or in an email. And lastly, put all the items you found back exactly where you found them. I don't need mommies and daddies, grandmas and grandpas getting upset because you have gone and taken all these objects and not put them back where they're from. Once you've done that, get ready to create your next scale. For the monochromatic gradient scale, you're going to do the exact same thing you did before. You're going to gather your materials, but you're choosing one color to represent. So in my example, I chose orange. This was quite a challenge for me because it was very difficult to find orange in my house. Remember, you're going to need to find light and dark values of this chosen color, as well as many in between. Again, they don't have to be a solid color. It's quite impossible to find just solid colors of one color. Again, range your found objects into the gradient scale from lightest to darkest and take your picture. Remember, choosing a floor or a table is the best place, something that doesn't have a lot of texture, busy patterns on it, and then try to stand above your gradient scale. Get on a chair. I stood on my couch, which was probably not the best idea, but anyway, it did the job. Send your picture to Miss S's again through Google Classroom or email. And lastly, put all the objects back. Pick up after yourself.